Maayung adlaw sa tanan. Today's video, we're going to take you for an up close and personal of this 2023 Honda City Hatchback 1.5 RS that is mated to a CVT or continuously variable transmission. As always, I'm going to take this Honda City Hatch RS for a startup and a full in-depth tour review, showing you the most interesting features from the interior as well as the exterior. So what are you waiting for? Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy of this video presentation.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
So here's the key fob. Let's go ahead and get started. The Honda City Hatchback RS is equipped with remote start as standard. In order to do this function, make sure that the car is locked, then press and hold the start-stop button on your key fob. A smart keyless entry system is standard for the 2023 Honda City Hatchback RS. With the key fob inyo, you will be able to utilize the black button to press, which are found on both front door handles in order to lock the vehicle. Meanwhile, tap on any of the front door handles in order to unlock the vehicle. To start the safety hatch, make sure that the key fob is inside the vehicle. Put your foot on the brake and hit this engine start stop button to fire up the engine. An electric-assisted power steering system is what the Honda City Hatch uses, which features a rack and pinion setup. For the RS variant, it's all made up with a 3-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2, red contrast stitching that runs across the inner rim, which is exclusive for the RS variant, and piano black highlights are found in each spokes of the steering wheel with mounted controls that are found at the left and right spokes. Under a 1.5-liter naturally aspirated i-VTEC gasoline engine, the City Hatch RS comes with a continuously variable transmission known as a CVT. The CVT offers smooth gear ratio adjustments by dynamically changing the transmission ratio, enhancing engine performance and fuel efficiency across driving conditions. This promotes fuel economy, seamless acceleration, and an enhanced driving experience. A manual shifting action is present on this transmission. You can manually shift by the plus and minus using the paddle shifters right behind the steering wheel spokes. A reverse camera with multiple sets of angle views is standard for the Honda City Hatch RS. The Honda City Hatch RS is powered by a 1.5-liter dual overcam 16 valves and a naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder gasoline engine with programmed fuel injection and intelligent variable valve timing and lift electronic control technology, shortly known as i-VTEC by Honda. This engine puts out 119 horsepower at 6,600 RPM and 145 Nm of torque at 4,300 RPM. Fuel tank size is 40 liters with the emission rating of Euro 4 and 10.6 to 1 compression ratio. A continuously variable transmission is the sole transmission for this engine, and the drivetrain of the City Hatch is a front-wheel drive vehicle. When it comes to its fuel economy, you have to listen to this very carefully. In 2021, Honda Cars Philippines Incorporated tested the two all-new Honda City cars, both sedan and hatchback, for a fuel economy run test, and according to its source, the Honda City Hatchback achieves at around 25 km per liter after a total 73.5 km of highway driving. In short, the Honda City Hatch is still one of the most economical cars that you would get, even though it gets a sporty stance and a not so affordable cost to its value when you buy it. I will guarantee you that this hot hatch is a perfect car for a fun summer drive. So, what do we talk about? The City. It is Honda's subcompact car which has been in the industry for more than 4 decades. Started as a small hatchback until 1994, and it was reincarnated in 1996 as a sedan that many people are getting used to even today. What is amazing? The hatchback version is back after more than 2.5 decades since it was discontinued, and at this moment, this is the successor of the Honda Jazz for some emerging markets, particularly mostly in some Southeast Asian countries. Did you know Honda launched the new facelifted City Hatch for the 2024 model year in Thailand last February, albeit with a new look from the exterior, improvements to the interior, and all the rest of the improvements. Recently, Honda Cars Philippines Incorporated announced the launch of the new Honda City Hatch facelift this coming June 14. Reservations are still going until June 13. For now, we will be focusing on this pre-facelift version of the City Hatch, and the variant that we have here is the RS, which is the only variant available for the Honda City Hatch in the Philippines. What I want to find out is, will the Honda City Hatch be the same as the previous Honda Jazz based on its overall qualities, and is it more practical than any other hatchbacks out there? Let's dive in and find out. If you start in front, you'll be familiar saying that, Honda City ito for sure. But if you go to the side, going towards the back, it's a different story. Because the 7th generation City gets a 5-door configuration. Design-wise, nothing looks different from the regular City. In fact, if you go towards the back, the City Hatch gets a premium and distinctive design, which may be reminiscent of the Mercedes-Benz A-Class. That, my folks, the City Hatch is way more handsome than the regular City, but don't get me wrong, the City Sedan is a great looker too. You know what? Both of these vehicles ay pwede itong pang-attract ng mga chicks. Grabe, charis. Anyway, forget about it. All in all, nothing looks different except that you get another door at the back because it is a hatch. For the RS, it gets a gloss black front grille flanked with full LED headlights and LED daytime running lights, and as you come downward, you get LED front fog lights. Going towards the side, it gets body color door handles, and for the RS, the side mirrors of this car are powered adjusting and folding and comes with a gloss black accent with LED turning signals. As you go towards the back, here's a different story wherein the back of the City Hatch is relatively similar to the Mercedes-Benz A-Class hatch, and there is no question about it. Therefore, the City Hatch's rear fascia is very distinctive that contains LED rear lights, LED high mount stoplight, and there is a rear diffuser to the rear bumper which is made in faux carbon fiber material, adding a sporty touch. For its dimensions, the City Hatch is 240mm shorter in terms of length and 21mm higher than the regular City, but when it comes to its practicality, I could guarantee you that the City Hatch is a much practical car than the regular City because, like the Jazz before, the City Hatch has 4 different modes when it comes to its cargo space, which I'm going to discuss about that later on. For the interior, it is still the same as the regular City. You still get a modern characteristic for its interior design, and also there's some red contrast stitching all around, which is exclusive for the RS. And being a practical budgeted city hot hatch, space is always a must, and you get so much room inside, as well as a nice comfy seats thanks to its leather and suede material, giving this car some sportiness inside. So far, the City Hatchback in an RS variant is a well-suited car for practicality, and not only that, the overall sportiness of the car matched with a powerful yet economical engine delivers A+ Pogi points. Yes, it gets the quality of the Jazz, and therefore, this is one of the most practical hot hatches out there. Moreover, your 1.2 million Philippine pesos could not be put into waste. The Honda City Hatchback RS rides on 16-inch two-tone dark Berlina black aluminum alloy rims, wrapped in Dunlop Innosafe EC300 tires measuring 185/55 R16. Brakes are ventilated discs in front and drums at the back. For the suspension, the front gets McPherson struts, while the rear gets torsion beams. Speaker, bottle holder, and a storage. Mirror controls, central locking, window lock. Window controls, all four windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side window gets a fully automatic function in both directions. There's a little speaker right here on top. Interior brightness adjuster, your trip and clock button to set your auto trip meter and your clock, a button to turn off or on your vehicle stability control, fuel door release, bonnet release, and the driver's seat of this Honda City Hatch gets a fully manual adjustments. Got your seat back, height adjuster, and down there is your seat sliding positions. You have the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side. However, it loses out on a height adjuster. The City Hatchback gets a Honda's integrated head unit with 8-inch LCD touchscreen display, various media conductivity settings, and the sound system is provided with 8 speakers. I might say that the stock sound system of the Honda City Hatch works absolutely decent, and it's not pleasing into our ears, no? So actually the sound quality is great, so ayos na ayos. Leather pad center armrest, and underneath you have a good size amount of storage area, which is quite small, but it is it could benefit for some items that you could put into, like your biscuits or whatever. Anyway, you have little cubbies right on both sides, right in between of the hand operated parking brake. This car is featured with an Econ mode. Two cup holders, storage, and another storage right there. Two USB ports, 12-volt power outlet that has a maximum of 180 watts of power. Right here is your single zone automatic climate control system with all of your controls located right here. It is quite simple to use. Right in the right side portion, you have your fan speed controls together with your on and off button, temperature dials with your automatic button, max cool, front and rear defrost, different modes. Here's your recirculation and your air conditioning. Right here is your infotainment system of the Honda City Hatch, and actually the graphics itself is very self-explanatory, very simple, but not as cool as other modern cars out there. But in this case, it's madali siyang gamitin, no? So before we tackle about in this infotainment system, let's go first with the physical buttons of this kind of system. Right here is your home button or your home page, go back button, volume controls, and your power button right here. Now currently you are in a Bluetooth audio streaming with your current song title information, your album, artist, song duration, go backward song, go forward the song, play and pause. Now we are in a Bluetooth audio streaming, and here are your different sets of shortcut buttons: radio, USB or iPod connectivity, Bluetooth audio as I mentioned recently, phone, apps, and settings. Let's go to your phone settings. Now on your phone settings, you have your keypads right here that is showed here, and this is your recent calls, phone book. Go to your select phone, go backspace, add, or call, or you can call to your desired phone number. Hit this button right here to go to your home menu, side to the left, and currently the display is showing your Bluetooth audio streaming. Lastly, got your settings. On your settings, got your language, Bluetooth audio, display, clock, opening screen, yun, and your smartphone, rear camera, to adjust your to set your camera for your last view and whatsoever. Soft information, open source licenses. Now on your audio settings, here you can locate your bass, treble, or adjust the bass, treble, calibration settings to your sound, speed, sensitive volume, and display control, DSP control, or different equalizer settings, kumbaga. On your Bluetooth, you can add your phone, delete phone, select phone, or replace phone, whatsoever. Above, your hazard switch. This infotainment system is flanked with 2 aircon vents. Your light and indicator controls. On the steering wheel, you got your volume controls, seat track, and your source button right here. On and off buttons for your Bluetooth telephone menu, and this off button doubles up as your go back button for your infotainment system and your voice recognition system. While on the right side is your cruise control. Warp controls to the right. And to go to your multi-information display to check to your trip computer, as I showed you earlier on, hit this trip and clock button to go to your multi-information display. There you go. And also you double up as to set your clock. The steering wheel in this car gets a manual tilt and telescopic adjusting using this lever right here. Central locking. Power folding side mirrors. Press this button to fold the side mirrors in. For the driver's side, you have a grip handle. You got your driver's side sun visor with a vanity mirror. Interior lights or front reading lights, and also you have your manual dimming rear view mirror. Front passenger side sun visor with a vanity mirror. Grip handle at the ceiling for the front passenger side. What a perfect size amount of glove box, which is a good size as well. Or should I say a perfect size. Alright, so that is it for this startup. We can shut this vehicle off and continue with the rest of our review. Speaker there and right up there. Storage or a bottle holder, it depends on the preference. And right there is your window control. The rear seat backs can be dual fold down in a 60-40 manner. So in order to fold the rear seat backs of this hatch, grab this lever right here, pull, and drop the seat back down. If you want to access more cargo items right in this car, if you don't have passengers seated at the back, all you need to do, grab the seat base up and push this this stand right here, or this bottom part, to lock it in place. Simple as ABC. For the Honda City Hatch, there are lots of configurations for your cargo space, which every one. So we will talk about that later on, but for now, let's proceed at the backseat portion. Stepping inside the rear seats of the City Hatch, you'll expect a generous amount of space. With the seats adjusted in my comfortable driving position and in accordance with my height, I do get roomier legroom and a decent amount of headroom. Overall, not a bad thing in this affordable hot hatch paired with this nice and comfy leather and suede seats. There's only one storage pocket located on the front passenger side seat back, and in the middle are the pair of air vents together with a pair of 12-volt power outlets having a maximum power of 180 watts. There are grip handles located at the ceilings on both sides for the rear, and in the middle on top is a cabin light. Lastly, this car gets a center armrest with 2 cup holders. Boot space of the City Hatch measures 289 liters when the rear seats are upright and 841 liters when the rear seats are folded and removing the privacy cargo cover. In all Honda vehicles like the HR-V, the City Hatch is featured with Honda's ULTR seating system with 4 different configurations that adjust to your needs at any time. These are utility, long, tall, and refresh modes. What you see right now is the utility mode, wherein the cargo space will increase to put some of the excessive yet large items with ease. For the long mode, you will be able to put some long items in by moving the front passenger seat forward and reclining the seat back all the way backwards. Make sure that the headrest is removed. For the tall mode, flip up the rear seat bases up to accommodate some large and tall items in. Lastly, for the refresh mode, do the same thing like the long mode, just move both the front seats forward and recline both the front seat backs all the way backwards. Like the long mode, make sure that the headrests are removed. Therefore, you may be able to relax for a quick break on a long drive. Going back to the boot, there's a light located at the right side that illuminates the area, and right underneath at the boot floor are some hidden storages with some tools for the tire change, as well as a spare tire is located right underneath that hidden storage. In terms of safety, the Honda City Hatchback RS comprises of 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, vehicle stability assist, emergency stop signal, child lock for the rear doors, ELR seatbelts in all seats, seatbelt reminders for the front ones, knee bolsters for the driver, smart keyless entry system, multi-view reverse camera with guidelines, isofix child seats and tether anchors for the rear seats, and alarm system with immobilizer. Special thanks to Honda Cars Iloilo for giving me this opportunity to feature their brand new car units. If you have any inquiries or any types of information, you may feel free to visit their dealership or you may contact them via the contact details located in the description box below. Thank you for tuning in of the startup and a full in-depth tour review of the 2023 Honda City Hatchback 1.5 RS that is mated to a CVT or continuously variable transmission. I hope you like this video, and if you do, make sure you hit thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, if you're subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell button to get notified for my latest updates, and don't forget, follow all of my social media platforms. As always, I'll see you next time for more latest videos on YouTube. God bless you, more power. I love you all, and mabuhay.